नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम। नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम।
मेहनत की राह पर हम सब साथ चले, नई उम्मीदों से अपने जीवन का सपना बुने।
Hey everyone, and welcome. We're here to talk about 2025, and what a year it was. It was absolutely packed with action, not just here on Earth, but way out in space. So today, we're going to break down some of the biggest moments that really define the year. The year kicked off with something truly spectacular, the world's largest spiritual gathering in Prayagraj. I mean, just picture it. Millions of people, not just from India, but from all corners of the globe, all coming together at the Triveni Sangam. You know, this wasn't just a religious event. It was this massive, vibrant display of India's culture and, honestly, some incredible management skills. It really makes you feel, ye to apne desh ki shaan hai. It truly is the pride of our nation.
And this is where the story gets really interesting. Because at the exact same time that millions were gathering on the banks of a sacred river, India was also making these giant leaps millions and millions of miles away, in space.
So, ISRO showed its leadership in space in two really powerful ways. On one hand, you had strategic teamwork, collaborating with huge partners like NASA. And on the other hand, it was all about showcasing India's own independent power, carving out a serious spot for itself in the commercial launch market. Okay, let's zoom in on that first one, the NISAR satellite. The easiest way to think about it is like a high-tech health monitor for planet Earth. It's a joint mission between ISRO and NASA, and it's basically this incredible eye in the sky that's constantly tracking crucial changes, helping scientists understand everything from earthquakes to the real impact of climate change.
And then there's the other side of the coin, a demonstration of pure power. The successful launch of the heavy-lift rocket, the LVM-3M6, was huge. It proved that India can handle these large, commercially important satellites. This sent a really clear message to the world. India isn't just playing in the global space market anymore. It's a top contender.
नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम। नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम।
मेहनत की राह पर हम सब साथ चले, नई उम्मीदों से अपने जीवन का सपना बुने।
And speaking of global cooperation, 2025 marked a massive milestone, the 80th anniversary of the United Nations. Now think about that. It was founded way back in 1945 to prevent wars, but its mission has evolved so dramatically. Today, the UN is on the front lines, tackling modern challenges like the fight to protect our planet. Okay, but this is a fair question, isn't it? You might be sitting in a classroom, hearing about ice caps melting thousands of miles away. And you're probably thinking, okay, but how does that actually affect me? Well, it's way more connected to our daily lives than you might think. So here's why it matters. Glaciers, they're the planet's single largest source of frozen fresh water. They feed the rivers that literally millions of us depend on. The UN's declaration in 2025 really pushed this global focus onto green energy and sustainability, because the health of these glaciers is a direct, undeniable sign of the health of our entire planet. Now, while all these global issues were unfolding, Some major events were also shaping the future right here at home. So, let's bring our focus back and turn our attention to one of the most fundamental parts of any democracy in action, the people's voice in elections. 2025 was a really significant year for democracy in India, with major state elections happening in both Delhi and Bihar. In both states, the National Democratic Alliance, or the NDA, secured decisive victories, which led to the formation of new governments. For many, these results were seen as a reflection of the national political mood and really set the stage for the political landscape for the next few years.
2025 में हमने देखा कि कैसे दुनिया भर के देश एक दूसरे के साथ मिलकर नई इकोनॉमिक पार्टनरशिप्स मतलब आर्थिक साझेदारियां बना रहे थे और इसमें भारत भी पीछे नहीं था। इनफैक्ट दो बहुत बड़ी ग्लोबल पार्टनरशिप्स हुई। एक तो हुई यूनाइटेड किंगडम के साथ जिससे बिजनेस और ट्रेड को बूस्ट मिलेगा और दूसरी थी न्यूजीलैंड के साथ एक फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट जिसका मकसद है ट्रेड और इन्वेस्टमेंट को और बढ़ाना। अच्छा, अब सवाल यह है कि इन डील्स से फायदा क्या है, मतलब आम लोगों के लिए इसका क्या मतलब है? सबसे पहले इनसे जॉब्स क्रिएट होती हैं। दूसरा, कुछ सामानों की कीमतें कम हो सकती हैं और सबसे जरूरी बात, ये देशों को लड़ाई झगड़े की जगह इकोनॉमिक कोऑपरेशन यानी आर्थिक सहयोग के लिए इनकरेज करते हैं। अच्छा, तो ये तो हुई सामानों के लेन देन की बात। अब जरा आइडियाज की दुनिया में चलते हैं और बात करते हैं टेक्नोलॉजी की, जहां इस साल सच में एक जायंट लीप देखने को मिला। जापान के ओसाका शहर में ना दुनिया को जैसे भविष्य की एक झलक मिल गई। यहां पर वर्ल्ड एक्सपो हुआ था और उसका थीम भी बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग था, डिजाइनिंग फ्यूचर सोसाइटी फॉर आवर लाइव्स, मतलब हम अपने लिए भविष्य का समाज कैसे डिजाइन करें।
अब जरा इमेजिन कीजिए, फ्लाइंग कार्स। जी हाँ, ओसाका एक्सपो में भविष्य की अर्बन मोबिलिटी का ऐसा नज़ारा दिखा जो बिल्कुल किसी साइंस फिक्शन मूवी जैसा लग रहा था।
और सिर्फ फ्लाइंग कार्स ही नहीं, रोबोट्स भी थे। एक्सपो में एडवांस्ड रोबोट्स की एक पूरी नई जनरेशन दिखाई गई। ऐसे रोबोट्स जो समाज में डॉक्टर से लेकर डिलीवरी बॉय तक मतलब हर तरह के रोल निभा सकते हैं। लेकिन रुकिए, ये सब सिर्फ फैंसी गैजेट्स के बारे में नहीं था। यहाँ पर फ्यूचर सिटीज के कॉन्सेप्ट्स भी रखे गए, मतलब ऐसे शहर जो सस्टेनेबल हों, इको फ्रेंडली हों और टेक्नोलॉजी से पूरी तरह जुड़े हुए हों।
टेक्नोलॉजी की दुनिया में जो असली तूफान आया ना, वो था आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, मतलब एआई। साल 2025 में एआई एजेंट्स का कॉन्सेप्ट सामने आया। अब ये एआई एजेंट्स क्या हैं? इनको आप एक तरह से स्मार्ट असिस्टेंट समझ सकते हैं जो अपने आप कॉम्प्लेक्स टास्क कर सकते हैं। आपकी छुट्टियों की टिकट बुक करने से लेकर सॉफ्टवेयर लिखने तक, सब कुछ।
तो ये काम कैसे करते हैं? सिंपल है। स्टेप 1, आप उसे एक गोल देते हैं। स्टेप 2, वो एजेंट खुद उसके लिए एक प्लान बनाता है। और स्टेप 3, वो एजेंट उस प्लान को एग्जीक्यूट कर देता है। इसने लिटरली हमारे कंप्यूटर के साथ काम करने के तरीके को ही बदल कर रख दिया है।
और इसी के साथ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा पावरफुल हो गया।
लेकिन जब कोई चीज़ इतनी पावरफुल हो जाती है तो उसके साथ एक बहुत बड़ा सवाल भी आता है कि हम ये कैसे इंश्योर करें कि ये सेफ है और सबके लिए फेयर भी। और इसी मुश्किल सवाल का जवाब ढूंढने के लिए दुनिया भर के लीडर्स और एक्सपर्ट्स पेरिस में इकट्ठा हुए। पेरिस एआई समिट में गोल एकदम क्लियर था, एआई को सेफ और फेयर तरीके से डेवलप करने पर बात करना। और जो की आइडिया निकल कर आया वो ये था कि पावरफुल टेक के साथ रूल्स और रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी का आना भी बहुत जरूरी है। साल 2025 में भारत को अपने नए वाइस प्रेसिडेंट मिले, श्री सीपी राधाकृष्णन। उनका चुनाव पूर्व वाइस प्रेसिडेंट के इस्तीफे के बाद हुआ और जैसा कि हम जानते हैं, इस पद के साथ ही वो राज्यसभा के चेयरमैन भी बन गए।
You know, every now and then, a year comes along that just changes everything. We're going to talk about one of those years today. A year that wasn't just about winning, but about a tidal wave of victories that announced India's arrival on the world stage. We're talking about 2025.
Where do we even begin this incredible story? Well, it has to be cricket, right? It's the very heartbeat of the nation. But even for cricket, 2025 was something else entirely. We're talking about a legendary triple crown of victories that absolutely rocked the cricketing world.
And what's so cool is that it all kicked off with the next generation, the foundation of this new era. India's youngest stars basically sent out a memo to the entire sporting world. We're here.
And would you look at that?
our amazing young women lifting that U19 T20 World Cup. Seriously, ye to bas shruaat thi. It means this was just the beginning. And it really was. Think about it. This wasn't just a trophy. It was a spark, lighting up dreams for millions of girls all over India to pick up a bat and believe.
So, riding that incredible wave of energy from the U19s, you could feel the momentum building. Next up, the senior men in blue took center stage. And you better believe the pressure was on.
And deliver they did. Oh man, what a final! A total nail-biter against a really tough New Zealand team, but we did it. We lifted the ICC Champions Trophy. Kya jeeti! What a victory! The whole country just erupted in celebration. But believe it or not, the biggest cricket story of 2025 was still to come.
नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम। नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम।
मेहनत की राह पर हम सब साथ चले, नई उम्मीदों से अपने जीवन का सपना बुने।
Okay, so just picture this. The stage is set for something monumental. India is hosting the Women's Cricket World Cup. The energy of the home crowd, the expectations, they were through the roof. And our team, they fought tooth and nail all the way to the final against a really strong South Africa.
And the final margin? 52 runs. Just let that sink in. This wasn't some squeak by at the last-minute victory. Nope, this was a statement, a dominant, powerful win that left zero doubt about who the best team in the world was.
Our first ever Women's World Cup. And we did it on home soil. Can you even imagine the pride, the sheer emotion of that moment? I mean, pure desh ne jashan manaya. The entire nation celebrated. This wasn't just a win, it was a revolution for women's sport in India. Truly game-changing.
But hold on, because the story of 2025 gets even bigger. It wasn't just about cricket. This was the year we took one of our own ancient games, a sport that's in our blood, and put it on the world stage for everyone to see. We're talking about Kho Kho. Now, if you've never seen it, just imagine a high-speed game of tag, but with insane agility and strategy. And in 2025, where did the first ever Kho Kho World Cup take place? Right here in New Delhi. This was our moment, a chance to say, Ye khel hamara hai. This game is ours, and it is awesome.
And show them we did. First up, the men's team. They were just on another level. I mean, they completely dominated the tournament, running circles around everyone to bring home that historic first ever gold medal.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, bam! The women's team goes out and does the exact same thing. Another gold, a total clean sweep. That right there, that was a message. When you talk about Kho Kho, you're talking about India, period. All right, so we've seen these incredible team victories, but now let's zoom in on a single moment of pure individual genius. A moment that literally shattered a barrier that had stood for so long in Indian athletics.
For years, there was this one question every Indian athletics fan asked. Could anyone cross the 90-meter mark in javelin? It was like this mythical wall. No Indian had ever done it. So, at the Doha Diamond League, all eyes and all hopes were on Neeraj Chopra.
90.23 meters. Just look at it. In one single, beautiful throw, history was made. इतिहास रच दिया. He made history. That barrier, it wasn't just broken, it was completely obliterated.
And you have to understand, that throw was so much more than just a number on a screen. It was a powerful message sent to every single young athlete back home. It said, hey, world-class records, they aren't some impossible dream, they're real, and you can achieve them with hard work and belief.
So let's step back for a second. You take the cricket Triple Crown, the absolute dominance in Kho Kho, and then that unbelievable throw. When you put it all together, you see that 2025 wasn't just a great year for trophies. It was the year a whole new mindset was born in Indian sports.
The impact, it was massive. Suddenly, millions of kids, both boys and girls, had a whole new set of heroes to look up to.
If 2025 was just the dawn, just the first light of this new golden era for Indian sports, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What incredible heights will the rest of this decade bring? Because one thing's for sure, the story is just getting started.
नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम. नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम.
मेहनत की राह पर हम सब साथ चले, नई उम्मीदों से अपने जीवन का सपना बुने.
माँ कहे बेटा सदा खुश रहना,
पापा बोले बेटे आगे बढ़ते रहना.
सच बोलो अच्छा करो मन में रखो विश्वास, भगवान करे जीवन में मिले तुम्हें हर चीज खास. नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम.
Dear children, shine so bright. Keep your goals in mind, keep doing what is right.
Work with honesty, be brave and be kind.
Success comes when we learn with open mind.
नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम. धन्यवाद माँ पापा, अपने प्यार दिया, हर कदम पर चलना हमें सिखा दिया.
धन्यवाद गुरु, आपने ज्ञान दिया, जीवन का सही रास्ता पहचान दिया.
नया साल आया लेकर खुशियों का पैगाम, अल्फा के बच्चों का नए साल को सलाम.